The special symbolic of today's meeting and Council session is because it is taking place on the most important day for the Republic of Serbia. National holiday, the Statehood Day, which we celebrate with the closest friend, President Ilham Aliyev, and dear guests from the Azerbaijan. This session is a turning point in our bilateral relations and a clear proof of the joint political will to put the relations between our two countries at a high strategic level. Let me remind you that this Council stemmed from the joint vision and the agreement with my dear friend, President Ilham Aliyev. The Republic of Serbia has meetings in such a format only with few countries. Allow me to particularly underline that the presence of President Aliyev, as well as high-level officials and ministers in both the government of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Republic of Serbia, speaks clearly about the importance that both sides attach to this Council. I am convinced that our today's work will be aimed at concrete results, clear arrangements and vision of long-term cooperation. Dear friend, Mr. President, and dear friends from Azerbaijan, we are very much determined to develop the very best strategic partnership with our friendly country, Azerbaijan, and will devote ourselves to that, which means that we'll work diligently in order to improve our relations in all different fields, in all different spheres. And as it always goes with the friends, we'll face some hurdles, we'll face some issues, but we'll always be able to resolve it. And what will never expire, it's our desire for friendship, for creating better relationship, and interconnecting each other much faster and much stronger. We are going to open a direct flight line very soon between Belgrade and Baku that will connect us much better than it used to be the case in the past. At the same time, in all different fields, culture, sport, to economy, agriculture, industry, military technical cooperation, I'm absolutely sure that we'll get the ceiling of possible relationships between any two countries in the world. Wanted to add just one more thing. I learned a lot from Ilham Aliyev, from my dear friend. Not only today, but that's why I spent more time than expected even today.
And today's inaugural meeting of the Strategic Committee also is a great illustration of the fact that what has been decided and agreed is being implemented. I'm accompanied today with almost half of members of the government, and this in itself demonstrates that there are a lot of things to discuss between members of delegations, between all of us. And prior to the visit of my friend Aleksander to Azerbaijan, soon this year we need to have already results of today's visit. And I ask all the members of Azerbaijani delegation to treat this with a maximum level of seriousness, so that, as always, what we agree, we implement, and in a relatively short period of time. Aleksander already identified the areas of partnership, and really, if we look at the agenda and also at today's agenda of our session and presentations by corresponding ministers, we see that the agenda is getting broader. We not only work closely on political track, on international arena, we implement important projects for our economies, for our industries, and President Vucic mentioned the construction of the power plant. I think this is an important indicator of how we diversify cooperation in the energy sector. We started with gas cooperation, and now we move towards the next stage, already how to utilize this gas with the maximum efficiency for both of us, to convert it into the final product, electric energy. And this will be one of the major Azerbaijani investments in Europe.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.